It's been a great year so far. I didn't get into the accounting field until my mid-30s, so it was a late, or I would say a midlife career change. When I entered into the accounting field, I actually worked with a large regional firm for about 7 years. I probably made the same mistake that a lot of accounting professionals make, and that is pursuing volume over everything else. I built a pretty solid practice on high volume work. What I found was when it came time that I needed the additional help, I had to make the choice of, well, do I pay myself or do I pay my staff? And so at that point, I realized I had to make a change. By doing low margin work with high volume, we're really doing a disservice to our clients. And we're also doing a terrible disservice to ourselves and our health. I started the practice as a one-man shop. I'm kind of maybe a little bit of a control freak maybe. So I don't like other people making decisions. And that's good and bad because delegation's always been a challenge for me. A year ago after tax season, in which I was really on the edge of burnout. Honestly, I've always been skeptical of these type of programs. Once I got into dream firms and kind of saw, okay, there is a better way. We like to be involved with the client proactively on a day-to-day. We don't want to wait till this time of year and prepare the tax return. We should not be sitting here trying to make sure that we're finding every potential deduction. We should be proactively working with our clients, doing everything from a deep dive into the way their entity is set up, what kind of entity they've chosen, all the way through to the finer details. Since we've started the dream firm stuff, I've learned to kind of trust my staff because they're capable. They know what they're doing. That leads to more benefits. This year, we're 2.5 weeks away from the deadline. I haven't worked every weekend this year. I haven't worked late nights every night this year. I and my staff, we are working pretty normal hours for a tax office. I mean, well, better than normal hours for a tax office. Unfortunately, I've had a family medical emergency the last few weeks. I've been able to spend time with that rather than worry about a lot of tax returns, and that's a huge benefit. I know that when I get back to the office, there's not going to be a huge pile for me to catch up. It's also a lot more fun to me to certainly watch my practice grow, but watch my clients' businesses grow as well, with knowledge that I'm providing them, such as advisory services, fractional CFO type services, proactive tax planning services, giving them the best chance at success along the way rather than just a one-time a year contact. A year ago, I would have never considered adding $100,000 in revenue within 365 days. And now I think I'll be disappointed if I don't. And beyond just the revenue, the fact that I don't work every weekend now, that when I go home, I'm not opening up my laptop and still answering emails, that I can turn off my phone at a normal business hour. February last month became my highest monthly revenue month in the history of the firm. Quarter one, again, biggest quarter in my practice's history by a lot. If you're on the fence, do it. I mean, it is game changing.